Hello there and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about Legion Remix, and more specifically we're going to talk about the previously removed items that are returning in Remix for you to collect during this limited time event. But before we jump into that, guys, I do want to give a massive thank you to all of our channel members and everybody over on the Patreon. Just started posting over there fairly regularly, and if you want to get some behind the scenes looks and some exclusive stuff for the channel, you can check out the link down below. Right, so yes, Legion Remix is coming extremely soon, with the rumored release date being October 7th and running until January 19th. So a good couple months of Legion Remix. Of course, much like Mr. Pandaria Remix, there are tons of new rewards coming in Remix, but that is not what we're talking about today. Today, we are talking about previously removed items. So these are things that were available during Legion or in the Alpha in some cases and have returned for Remix to be purchased with Bronze. Yes, Bronze is returning from Mr. Pandaria Remix. So let's get into it with the first item, which is actually a battle pet. So this is the pet Son of Goredome. So this is actually a really interesting story. So this was originally dropping during the Legion Alpha from a rare called Son of Goredome. Now this rare was in High Mountain and unfortunately just didn't make it to the live game. Now this model is just a standard shovel tusk, just obviously in a miniature form. And yeah, this is going to set you back 5,000 bronze from one of the vendors in the Infinite Bazaar. So yeah, pretty interesting exclusive pet coming back from the Legion Alpha. Our next item is another pet. This is Tylarr Gronnden. This is previously from the Brawlers Guild after reaching rank 3. Obviously, the Brawlers Guild was back in Legion and has been removed. This is obviously a reference to Tylarr Durden from Fight Club. Now, this won't be available from the start of Legion Remix. However, this is releasing during Phase 2, which is Rise of the Nightfallen. So around about 2 weeks after launch, you can purchase this exclusive battle pet, and this is going to set you back 35,000 bronze. Our next thing is another pet and the final pet on this list, and this is the Felbat Pup Pet. So this was originally from the Legion pre-patch and was sold for 150 nether shards back then. This, of course, was removed from the game when the event ended back in 2015 and is now back for Legion Remix, and you can buy it for 10,000 bronze from the vendor in the Infinite Bazaar. Next up, sticking with the Legion pre-patch, we have the Pocket Fel Spreader Toy. This was, again, previously from the Legion pre-patch event and dropped from the Doomsayers that were scattered around Stormwind and Ogrimmar. Do you remember those NPCs? Anyway, they had this Pocket Fel Spreader Toy. This is an amazing toy, which honestly I'm so glad to see come back. It spreads Fel all over the floor in a massive area. It does, however, have a 30-minute cooldown and will cost you 20,000 bronze in Legion Remix. Next up, we have even more items coming back from the pre-patch event. These are the Legion pre-patch ensembles. These are the Fel-infused sets. These come in cloth, leather, mail, and plate. Now, these used to cost 200 nether shards during the Legion pre-patch, but in Legion Remix, they're making their return, and they're going to set you back 15,000 bronze each. You will be able to purchase these ensembles even if you can't wear them, which is really great. So if you just have one character in Remix, you're going to be spending 60,000 bronze to get all 4 of these exclusive sets, which are returning. Speaking of returning sets, we have the Trial of Valor Chosen Ensembles returning. So back in Legion, these were rewarded for completing Trial of Valor on Mythic without dying. And this was actually a personal achievement. So if others died, you'll still be good and you'll still be able to get the set. Now, this is coming back in Remix in the exact same form. So completing Trial of Valor on Mythic without dying will reward you with your specific armor ensembles. So you will need to do this on a cloth wearer, on a leather wearer, on a mail wearer, and a plate wearer to collect all of these sets. Now, these are 4 individual achievements, with the achievement the Deathless Magus being for Warlocks, Mages, and Priests, which rewards the cloth set, the Deathless Wanderer for leather users, which is for Rogues, Druids, Demon Hunters, and Monks, the Deathless Marauder for Hunters or Shamans, and the Deathless Champion for Paladins, Warriors, or Death Knight. So yeah, if you're doing it on those classes and you don't die, you will get this achievement. Now, I was actually able to solo this once I got a bit of power in Legion Remix, so yeah, you might not even need a group if you get powerful enough. And finally, let's talk about a returning mount. This is the Violet Spellwing. So yes, the Friendship Bird is returning in Legion Remix. Now, this is not on the vendors for Bronze, so we assume that this this is rewarded from defeating Argus the Unmaker on heroic mode in Antorus the Burning Throne. So yeah, we can't test that on PTR because it is not available, but yeah, the assumption is that it's just going to drop on heroic like it did back in Legion. Now, this was removed, of course, with the release of Battle for Azeroth, and this is rewarded from the quest Blood of a Titan, which is started by the item Blood of the Unmaker, which drops from the boss. Now, you won't be able to get this one until Phase 6 drops, Argus Eternal, which does bring Argus and Antorus and things like that to the game. They are doing a phase release for Legion, so going to be a couple weeks until you can get this one, but hopefully should be pretty soloable, you'd imagine. By that point, you'd be pretty powerful, and you should just be able to go in there and one-tap all of the bosses and get the Violet Spellwing. And that's it. That is all of the returning items in Legion Remix that you could obtain during this limited time event. Now, let me know in the comments if I did miss any items or how you feel about these items returning. I can already see that you guys are going to be commenting endlessly about the Mage Tower. I completely understand. I know it's something that they're not bringing back. They might pivot on it, but as of right now, as of the recording of this, they are not bringing back the Mage Tower artifact appearances. So yeah, these are just the items that are currently available on the PTR and are returning, but you never know, they might bring back some other stuff. So guys, if you did like this video, please do leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to support me outside of YouTube, I'm also on Patreon and I'm on Twitter, MrGMYT, and I have a partner Discord channel as well. And also I am streaming on twitch.tv/MrGM. If you want to see me stream World of Warcraft 11.25 PTR, Midnight Alpha coming up, all that good stuff, I'm over on twitch.tv/MrGM. And with that, guys, I'll see you next time.